Let's go for a ride. You're watching Audi 555 All-in-One Motorcycle Channel. Subscribe today. Audi 555 videos brought to you every Tuesday. Hey guys, I'm here in this Hyosung GV650 Aquila. Now, a lot of people think this is a Chinese motorcycle, but no, it's a Korean motorcycle. It's got plenty of power. It's got everything you need, really, and it's got a comfortable seating position so you could get on your bike and ride. Now, this is a cheap bike. You know, I got this bike for $4,500 Australian. And, you know, it's cheap quality. You can't expect much for that sort of money. But at the end of the day, it's a bloody good bike. Well, that's what I say. It makes me happy. Now, a lot of people out there getting a brand new motorcycle for their first bike. You know, that's good. That's alright if you want a good quality motorcycle, but not everyone can afford that. Plus, you're probably going to drop your first bike anyway. So, get yourself a second-hand bike. Now, this is a LAMS approved motorcycle. So that means that the power is being restricted. So you're not up here, you're down here. So that means you can't do dumb shit and end up having a fucked up day because they reduce the power output. Now, that's alright for you beginners out there. You don't need that much of power in your motorcycle. You want to really just focus on your basics before getting too advantageous. If you want a cheap motorcycle, you know, like a Ninja 300 or a CBR 250 or something like that, then there's plenty of used motorcycles out there if you're getting one for your first bike. And a lot of people will actually get a cheap bike and then go out there and go on eBay and get one of those cheap Chinese fairing kits, and they'll put one of those kits on there that costs like $500, and it just basically makes the bike look brand new. So this bike in America is called something else. It's made by the parent company that owns Hyosung, S&T Motors, and they call it the Aquila here in Australia and a lot of places around the world, but in America they call it Avitar. I want to get on my Avitar. Now, I'll just pull up over here and give you guys a bit of a look of what this bike looks like. Let me just have a look here. So, this is a Hyosung GV650 Aquila. It's a beautiful bike. Yeah, she needs a bit of a wash. She's a bit dirty, and I'll be taking her down, giving a bit of a hose down. But yeah, it's not a bad bike. You know, it looks the part. And for a first motorcycle, I think you can't go wrong, really. If you're gonna keep it for a couple of years and get something bigger or a different type, or you're not too sure, for $4,500, I think this is pretty good. You know. And that is the second-hand price on one of these motorcycles. You obviously, if you get one brand new, you're looking at about $7,000, $8,000. But you know, it's a good bike. Can't really complain. But there you go, guys. If you're out there looking at a cheap Chinese motorcycle, or a Korean one, you know, you can't really go wrong if you want something that's cheap. You know. This Hyosung is cheap, like it's rusting up and everything. It's a cheap bike, but you got that power for a learner-approved motorcycle. You know, you can't really go wrong. For the same price of one of these second-hand, you can get yourself maybe a Ninja 300 if you're lucky, and that thing's gonna be flogged out. It's gonna have a Yoshimoto motorcycle exhaust on it. You know, some teenagers been riding that thing as hard as they would his girlfriend, you know. But for this same price, you get yourself a 650cc pure powerful engine, and I tell you what, guys, it's got plenty of power, but cheap quality. You get a couple of things wrong with it every now and then, but it's alright. it's a good bike in the end, you know. Alright guys, you keep safe out there on the road, stay on two wheels and not your head. And be sure to check out this other motorcyclist. His name is CycleCruza. He's got some all-in-one motorcycle videos. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Laters.